kind of energy Ananya and Ishan came in with onto the film was phenomenal.
We cast them because they both suited the character of my script. नेपोटिज्म वाली जहां तक है, आपको एक बार मौका मिलेगा, उसके बाद then you have to prove yourself.
So this whole outsider insider thing means Yashraj is fully run by outsiders.
Inadvertently, if we landed up communicating something which was of course never thought, and for us it was always a term which has always been used conventionally by so many lyricists, etc. Otherwise that wouldn't be in the case.
I thought if someone reads it in the context, it was right. We cannot be people who don't stand by what is happening around the world.
Hello everyone and welcome to Midday.com. I'm Supriya Nair and today I'm in conversation with the makers of Kali Pili, director Maqbool Khan and producers Ali Abbas Zafar and Himanshu Mehra. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
me.
First of all, I have to say that the teaser of Kali Pili looks like an absolutely fun ride, with Ishan and Ananya. When it came to choosing this particular story, what was the inspiration or thought behind it?
I have lived in Bombay for the longest time, and the underbelly of Bombay always is very, very exciting. You get to see a lot of different characters, and especially the Kali Pili, the taxi of which is kind of synonym with Bombay. So that I had in my mind, and when I was toying with the idea of how to start and write the script, so I met Himanshu a couple of times. We always wanted to work, so I had this idea in my mind that one taxi wala and a nightlife and a girl on a run and a quirky kind of mad ride. That was the more important aspect of getting this everything together.
And Ali and Himanshu, did you all have any thoughts like when you all first heard the script?
Actually, Himanshu did all the groundwork, and when I heard the narration from Maqbool for the first time, I was quite excited. I thought it was a very good script. It was commercial. It was entertaining. It had everything that a quintessential Indian, masala film requires. And at a heart, it's a film that needs to be watched in a theater. Because that is where we made this film, and that is how it's been designed. So it's out there. It's flamboyant in its style. It has a story. It has a hero, heroine, everything. And I even the kind of films that I make are mostly mainstream, or try to cater to maximum people. And that is what I felt when I heard the narration of Kali Pili, and that is what got me interested into the film. The kind of passion that Maqbool brought on to the script, straight from the narration to how he's made the film, I think I really thought that he knew the film inside out, which was very, very, kind of inspiring for me also, when you find a filmmaker who's very passionate about his work. So that is where the journey of Kali Pili started, and then yes, that is how it has been with us till now. And rest Himanshu can add.
Like you both have actually rightly said, for me it was just a simple thing. Instantly when you heard all the narrations, and when you talk to any stakeholder of Kali Pili, they'll say right from the word go, from narration, everybody was just plugged in. So for me it was just, I was so excited to take it to Ali, because Ali and I produce stuff together, and I knew that Ali will add his commercial bone and take a notch higher with all his experience of the past Masi films that he does, which has a pure Indian blood. I kept telling Maqbool, we have to take this to Ali, and we have to it's just our kind of cinema that we want to talk about.
And like Ali, like you said, this was made for the theater. But, most films these days, that were scheduled to release on the big screen are now going in for a digital release. So, what are your thoughts on Kali Pili going in for a digital release?
See, by the end of it, what does one want? We want, as filmmakers or like producers or directors, we want our work to be seen by people. Now, with the current situation of what's happening all around the world, we all don't know when the theaters will open and when they will open to its maximum capacity. At least, I think we are fortunate enough that we have a platform today which will take it to maximum eyeballs. The recognition will come to us in one way or the other. Also, which is very important is that also a business. The money has to that is invested has to roll back to the producers for us to start work on other things. And it was supposed to release in June. We kind of kept holding back the film for almost July, August, September, October for 4 months. And now I think we thought that the time was right to bring it out. And also in near future, I don't know when the theaters will open. So then we collectively took a decision with the studio, which is G, and the team, and then came up with this idea that let's at least get it out on a day when it's a national holiday, when people are at home, and it receives maximum eyeballs. And yes, and I think it's a very audience friendly film, and
Right.
it's a full family film. It's been designed as a family film, so you can sit with your entire family across the age group and watch this film. It has a huge quotient of comedy, action, and emotion. So it's like a quintessential Indian film. So we are excited, and now we are hoping that when people watch it, we get the honest feedback,
Right.
with whatever is happening currently around us. But yes, that's what we are hoping.
And Makbul, this being a film that you directed after a relatively long time, tell us something about your professional journey. What was it like?
It's been I think around 20-23 years. If you take the entire journey, up till now, this journey has been really interesting, and I'm lucky to have producers like Ali and Himanshu both. They have really supported me a lot in this entire journey. It's been a wonderful journey with them. Yeah, I enjoyed every bit of it.
And Himanshu, it's your first film also as a producer. So how has your experience been?
Fortunately for me, I've made a film before, which released on the same date. I think we should, we all have our own jewels, but yeah, this is not my first film. As we are all here, it all starts with telling a story, and as long as you get to tell a good story and partner with good people like Ali and Makbul, and who know their craft well and confident of doing, what they're doing, it's always fun. So the best part is that we approach this as professionally as we can, and we've had fun, like, as everybody on this on this specific call is mentioning the same thing. It's when you are when the when you're thinking as a live birds of same feather flock together. It was fun.
Ali, even this is your first film as a producer. What was it like, for you to choose this as your first film?
First of all, I would say that film has actually been produced by Himanshu. I've mostly been more of a creative person on the film. I've kind of done most of the creative responsibilities. But what was most important for me was that when Himanshu brought Makbul to me with this script, I just felt that this was something that I would want to watch as an audience. I actually, as everyone knows, and even Himanshu says, I'm a very bad producer because I don't think about the money that one needs to spend. So we go all out in doing what looks the best, which can be mounted in a certain way. Luckily, the films that I have directed, I have worked with producers who believe in the same way that the work that eventually comes out should make you happy. It should be of a certain standard. So that is where I think my whole involvement in Khali Pili is gone. But yes, what was most interesting was that I got excited with the script because for me, being a creative person, that is the most important thing.
Mhm.
And I just feel that when Makbul narrated it to the actors, which was, I think, a phenomenal journey because we did not narrate it to too many actors. We just went to a couple of people, and our first few narration got us the cast. So my believing into the script and Makbul's vision even became more stronger because I just felt that I'm only not feeling it. People who are hearing it are also feeling it. And the kind of energy Ananya and Ishan came in with onto the film was phenomenal. I think it's been a great journey for all of us. There have been no problems. There have been no, disagreements between people. So it's been one of those films which took a lot of time to make because there were a lot of locations and there were a lot of date problems, and everyone was doing a lot of other things, but it went smoothly, touch wood, by the grace of God. And I think somewhere or the other that shows up in the teaser, that shows up in the content that we are putting out, it's a very happy film, and I think that comes in from the energy of the people who made the film, and we hope that the audience will enjoy the same energy when they watch it.
Makbul, even you are working with Ishan and Ananya for the first time in this film. Ishan, of course, has proved his mettle in films like Beyond the Clouds, Dhadak, and A Suitable Boy. And same with Ananya, she's also been appreciated in the films that she's done. While most people have recognized that, there are some sections that somehow, reduce their identity to mere words like nepotism products, or, disregard their hard work in many ways. Coming from a film background, they kind of have that assumption. But having worked with them, what would you say about it?
We cast them because they both suited the character of my script, and it was not because हमको a particular actor चाहिए था. हमको script के अंदर हमारे जो characters हैं वो characters चाहिए, तो वो दोनों suit कर रहे थे. रही बात nepotism वाली, जहाँ तक है, I think they both are fantastic actor. Nepotism वाली जो बात है, उसमें आपको एक बार मौका मिलेगा, उसके बाद then you have to prove yourself. Basically, if you are not talented, you will not go further ahead. Coming in this industry, right in front of you, we three are sitting. We are
all from non-film backgrounds.
Nepotism. मुझे लगता है लोगों को थोड़ा सा take it easy करना चाहिए, और talent है तो सामने आएगा यार. Nobody can stop that.
And otherwise, how was your experience working with them?
Oh, it was wonderful. Amazing experience working with both of them. Ishan, everybody, you've seen his performances in two films already. I think he's very, very intelligent, and at this such young age, you'll be surprised when you interact or you talk to them about cinema, world cinema. These kids are very well read. They know what they are doing actually, and they have put in their heart and soul into the film, into the character. We had too many workshops for almost a month and a half. As a director, they keep you on your toes and they push the envelope so hard. So you're all the time your antenna is up completely. So is the case with Ananya. I saw Student of the Year, and I think she has this funny bone or that quirkiness in her personality. So which is what required for my character of Khali Pili. I just saw her in a couple of scenes in Student of the Year. And when she came and I narrated, and Himanshu was the one, he said, I think she has loved the script, and I think she's doing it. And once we started doing our workshops, and Ananya is a girl, she's from Bandra and stuff. But when I was into the workshop, and my film has a certain lingo of Mumbaiya, very colloquial, very, I would say, famous language words I have picked up in the film. The way she was emoting them, or the way she was speaking, or the way she was talking, I think she's going to be a surprise package. I think people should wait and watch. Both kids are, and really they worked hard.
Especially with Ishan and Ananya, because they're so aware of what's happening. And the best part is, as performers, as artists, they don't take themselves like granted, or anybody involved in the film, for whatever it is happening. They value it, they take it, and they're still working on it. And it's not that kaam ho gaya, ye ho gaya, it's not our fault, being from whatever background we come. They are still involved right till every asset of the film is is releasing. For example, teaser, song, or a trailer. They're as invested. They want to give the audiences all the possible best bone in themselves, so that कल उनको ये नहीं लगना चाहिए कि कोई कसर रहेगी. And I just feel this is very important, whether you come from any background, as long as you're trying to do, impress your audience and still trying to do whatever your producers and director are asking out of you as a character. I just feel that it's a right zone, irrespective of whatever background you come. And I think every one of us, each one of us, whoever is in this frame is basically here because of whatever they've done professionally in past. And I just feel that's the way it works for everybody, I feel. And most importantly, value wise, for their age, for where they are, they all believe in the same thing. That is very important.
And regarding their performance and talent, I would just want to add one thing over here. Ali Bhai, he is a very, very difficult man. मतलब उनके इमोशंस जो होते हैं ना, वो समझ में नहीं आते हैं कि ये क्या तुमको एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं कि नहीं कर रहे हैं. And when you get a message from your producer that Makbul, तेरी actress की performance अच्छी है, so for me my day was made. That was my victory कि मेरे producers ने मेरे को तारीफ कर दी ना कि performance तेरी अच्छी है. So that also speaks about the the caliber these actors have, because it has somewhere touched the god of Ali Bhai also when he saw the footage. That,
Ali, you've created like a benchmark with the films that you have directed, over the years. How easy or difficult is it for you to make a mark in the industry?
When I look back at my career, I think I've been fortunate enough, and God has been very kind, and people have been very kind to me. I think I've worked with one of the best lot of people in the industry, all thanks to Aditya Chopra, who's very instrumental in kind of making me who I am today. I think that, it's a creative industry. No matter where you come from, who you are, if you don't have that bone in you of being creative, of being kind of originating something from nothing, whether you're an actor, whether you're a director, whether you're a writer, whether you're a cameraman. The famous joke in the industry is that it's been run by people from North and Delhi. Because if you see all the big directors at this point of time, it's a famous joke, there was a famous joke in even Yash Raj when I used to work, that all the directors who were working, whether it was me, Kabir Khan, Vijay Krishna Acharya, Manish Sharma, Habib Faisal, we are all Delhi people, we've all studied there, or we are from North. So this whole outsider insider thing means Yash Raj is fully run by outsiders. This is the joke, at least creatively. So for me, I think it's very empowering, it's very empowering to come from a very normal background, come from a background where there is no, godfather, and to just come and establish your name. And that's what we believe in, whether it's this, whether it's the other films that we're doing. We're producing one film with Daljit Dosanjh, which is about 84 Riot, with Netflix. So the director of that film and the talent attached on that film is unlike us, And we just believe that if you have talent, irrespectively of which house you come from, that is what should be respected. And at heart, people need to be good. At heart, you need to think positively of what you're doing. And that is our belief system, and that is what I think we want to go ahead and live forward with.
One last thing that I want to talk to you about is, the song Beyonce Sharma Jayegi, of course, which has been renamed. It received a lot of flack on social media, but you all managed to, change it and get it back up there. Did that deter your spirit in any way, or did that, kind of affect you all in any way?
The agenda of this film was very simple from the word go, that it is to entertain people. And inadvertently, if we landed up communicating something which was, of course, never thought. And for us, it was always a term which has always been used conventionally by so many lyricists, etc. Otherwise, that wouldn't be in the case. But, like we said, the times that we are in, where we make films are for public domain and for everybody to consume. Rightfully, Ali and Maqbool also thought that, look, our film is very simple. It's a popcorn entertainment masala film. We want to communicate with our audience in the most positive manner. Let's address if there is anything which is communicated in the wrong way or misunderstood. Let's take a moral high ground of, reaching out to the audience and continue the momentum. So it definitely did not deter anybody's spirit. But yeah, in fact, we were on guard to just come out very clean as possible, that, look, no racially triggering derogation intended, and this is just for light fun. And I just thought that, as long as you can address it in your art, within your art, with whatever you're doing, without affecting the whole essence of the film and communication, I think it's in good spirit. And I'm sure Maqbool and Ali will concur to this, because that's the whole idea of how we took a call to do it this way.
Over the past few years, we've seen that several films, whether it's a certain scene or whether it's a certain, character, there have always been something or the other, that rakes up a storm, and on social media, it blows up. So do you feel like the audience has become more sensitive towards content in any way?
Well, I think, I just feel that definitely audience has become very sensitive. I also feel that with this whole social media, the expression of how you feel has kind of amplified a lot. Now we will have to live with it. Everyone will have an opinion. Everyone will have a point of view, and we will have to cope up with it. In some way, it's right. In some way, I think it challenges us as filmmakers. But we cannot be insensitive towards people. I think as an art form of cinema, it's an art form that is about storytelling, and that needs to go to an audience. So you cannot disrespect your audience. You have to be sensitive towards your audience. And if they say something, if they believe in something, you need to respect that. I just feel, when there is a room for discussion, you go out and hold a discussion. In the case which happened with us, I thought that it was picked up out of the context, but in some context it was right. I thought if someone reads it in the context that some people read it in, it was right, and we took a decision that we cannot be people who don't stand by what is happening around the world in terms of the way it was portrayed through our song. We need to be, we need to man it up. We need to move forward. Our idea is to entertain an audience. It does not matter whether our catchphrase is creating a kind of stir with an audience. We will not be arrogant and ignorant enough to hold on to that. We would succumb to what has come to us, and we will do it with our poetic justice. We will do it as writers. We will do it as people who are responsible people in the society, and not just entertainers and making films as filmmakers. So those were all the reasons we took that decision. We went back and forth with our lyrics writers. We went back and forth with our music directors. We went back and forth with our entire team. We saw where it was going, and with hands down, we thought that we should change it. We are filmmakers. We are not. Whatever we write does not become a line in a textbook which cannot be changed. We can also at times get swayed by just feeling good about something. And if the reality checks gives us an idea, we should stand by it, because our responsibility as human beings will always come forward and first before being filmmakers. That's what I feel. That's what our entire team feels.
That's such a wonderful perspective, Ali, I have to say. And it is really great to hear that from a filmmaker like you with, the current situation and things that are going on. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and really looking forward to seeing Kali Pili. Thank you. Wish you all the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.